Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Baseball League comes to you with Year 3, the American League Game of the Week for May 25th, features the Tampa Bay Rays as they head to Toronto for the second game of a four-game set against the Toronto Blue Jays here at Rogers Center. James Shields will take the mound, the rookie for the Rays, against Marco Estrada for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays surprising people a bit this season, 3 games above 500, only 4.5 games behind the division-leading Yankees. There you see the stats for Estrada. This will be start number 11 for him on the year. 4-3, a 4.23 earned run average. The Blue Jays have gotten a big boost to their rotation. Quality starts from rookies Hyun-Jun Ryu and Pat Henkin. And now they'll look for Estrada to get the job done here as Randy Wynn leads things off for the Rays. Wynn batting .321 here through the first 2 months of the season. Estrada's first pitch, tapped back to the mound by Wynn, throws to first. John Olerud, the lesser-known rookie on this Blue Jays roster. We'll get to him in a moment. First, we'll go down the Rays roster here, the Rays lineup. Wynn, Willie Randolph, and Fred McGriff. Evan Longoria, B.J. Upton, and Desmond Jennings. Steven Souza, Kurt Kasawi, and Jason Bartlett round things out for a Rays offense, ranked 10th in the American League. So here's Willie Randolph, the second baseman, batting .243. Randolph acquired in an offseason deal with the Yankees. Looped out to right, diving grab, Sean Green. Nice play by Green to rob Randolph of a bloop base hit. So 2 batters, 2 pitches, 2 outs here for the Rays in the first. Nice job by Green laying out for that one. That looked like it was earmarked for the turf. And Randolph was acquired in the trade with reliever Johnny Murphy that sent Carl Crawford to the Yankees in the offseason. Stepping in, here's Fred McGriff. McGriff off to a good start. He's batting .294. Fastball misses just inside. 14 homers for McGriff, 41 RBIs, both among the league leaders. He hit 2 homers in yesterday's game. Rays taking the first game of this 4-game set. Breaking ball there. McGriff turns that one hard and far, but foul. I mentioned Olerud, the lesser known of the rookies. He's getting the start today over the slumping Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at first base. Of course, he's taking a back seat to the catcher, Josh Gibson. This one's driven deep by McGriff into the gap in left center. That's a one-hopper off the base of the wall. Lots of hang time. Nobody's able to track it down, though, and Fred McGriff, not fleet of foot, has a very surprising triple. His second of the year, and that'll bring up Evan Longoria. Longoria batting .238. First pitch, fastball swinging. Hit well to center, but not well enough. Rios is under it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So the 2-out triple by McGriff doesn't lead to anything. We'll head to the bottom half of the first. Rays nothing. Blue Jays coming up. Here's James Shields. Shields 2-3 despite a sparkling 2.04 earned run average through 10 starts here in his rookie season. Hey, Clue, how's it going, buddy? So James Shields with the delivery here. He will be working to Roberto Alomar. Alomar batting .289, 5 homers, 23 runs batted in. The Blue Jays second baseman gets things leading off here. We are probably less than 2 weeks out from the year 3 rookie draft. Fastball there from Shields, misses inside. Rays, they see the Rays sitting in 4th at 22-30. They just cannot score. It's pretty much that simple. Despite a fine year from McGriff to this point. Ground ball, Alomar. Rolled out to second. Randolph with the nice play. Throws Alomar out, and there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Your Blue Jays lineup, Alomar, Fernandez, and Olerud. Green, Josh Gibson, and Jose Bautista. Kelly Gruber, who's been red hot. Joe Carter, and Alex Rios. Gruber, there you see, 16 for his last 38, batting .421. Here's Tony Fernandez. Fernandez starting to get a bit more time. Only batting .256, no homers, 3 RBIs. Yunel Escobar has been terrific for 2 years for the Blue Jays, but Escobar's been a bit colder this year. It's starting to creep his way in, and a lot of people think eventually Fernandez is going to be the everyday shortstop. Ground ball there, smacked down to Longoria, who throws him out for out number 2. And much as Estrada did in the first half, Shields economical through the first 2 outs. So here's Olerud, rookie first baseman, .269, a homer and 3 RBIs. Slumping Vladimir Guerrero Jr. taking a seat today. Would not be at all surprised to see him in a pinch hitting capacity later. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-0. Olerud homered in his last appearance. Fastball there at the knees. Yeah, Clue. I remember the issue that you're talking about. Listen, I mean, Alomar was a fantastic player, but that was overstating things, as the media, of which I recognize I am a part, is wont to do. 2-1 the count. Fastball there on the inside corner. It goes to 2-2. Shields gets the sign from Casale. High fastball, and he fans Olerud. And that retires the side. So a strong first inning for Shields. We're through 1 here in Toronto. Rays nothing. Blue Jays nothing as we head to the second. Very true, Clue. The line between hot take and dumb take is fairly thin. Here's B.J. Upton. Upton, .292, 5 homers, 26 runs batted in. As he steps in here to open up the second against Estrada. First pitch, change up, fouled off. I think the Rays are just about the last team that I hadn't broadcast yet this season. I always try to get through everybody before the All-Star break. And the notion that Tony Fernandez is a Hall of Famer is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Tony Fernandez was a very nice player. Tony Fernandez should not get into the Hall of Fame without a ticket. It's again, that one falls on the dumb side of the hot take, dumb take line. But fanboys are prone to that stuff, so I get it. 1-2 count here to Upton. Changeup misses down and away. It's 2-2. Estrada deals. Fly ball center field coming on Alex Rios. He'll get there. Puts it away for the first out. Couple of lineup shifts for the Blue Jays here today. Rios playing center. Joe Carter getting the start out and left. Kevin Pillar is going to sit this one out. Pillar has not played good enough defense to warrant his limited offensive production to this point in the season. Here's Desmond Jennings, the designated hitter. Jennings batting .248. First pitch swing at change up there from Estrada, fouls it off. Curveball misses away. It's 1-1. Change up there, also fouled off. It's 1-2. You see Josh Gibson behind the plate. Fly ball center field. Rios drifts over, puts it away for out number 2. Oh, their roster is so bad, Clue. The Rays draw, and they don't have a lot of depth to draw from anyway, and they got a terrible draw from their master 100-man roster. So they got a lot of work to do, as you see Steven Souza step in almost on cue given this conversation. Souza batting .258. I mean, they do have McGriff and Longoria, which certainly helps. But beyond that, there's just not a heck of a lot going on. I mean, Randy Wynn, they need Randy Wynn to produce. I mean, Randy Wynn, again, a nice fourth outfielder ideally. And he's kind of a main cog of this Rays offense, especially in that division with the Yankees and Red Sox strong and getting stronger. Now the Blue Jays had a very good draft last year. I mean, they got Hyunjin Ryu, Pat Henkin, Josh Gibson, and John Olerud as 4 of their 5 picks. Estrada gets Sousa there with the curveball, and that retires the side. So the Rays are done in the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom half. Green, Gibson, and Bautista due up for the Jays. The Blue Jays are 27-24 this year. I don't know if I see them keeping that up for a full season, but they could be on the fringe of that wild card conversation. Wander Franco. But Wander Franco definitely is on the master pool, though, just because, again, it's so limited. Any of those expansion teams, the Diamondbacks position player roster isn't great. I think the Marlins probably have the best pool of the 4. The Rockies can hit, but they can't pitch, as you would expect. But the Rays have a bit of pitching, actually, because they do have David Price. Now they've got Shields. This is his rookie year. And they've got a couple of their, more recent guys. So their pitching is okay. They just can't score. The Rays are going to need... The Rays aren't going to have a chance to be good until free agency kicks in. And there's going to be a few years. There's still 3 years left until free agency really becomes a thing here. It may start after this year, a few guys, but it won't be big. So Green, fly ball to right, carrying deep into the corner. Sousa tracks it down, puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Josh.
Yeah, actually. If there's any Negro Leaguer on Tampa, as here's Josh Gibson stepping in for the Jays. Gibson's average is down to 233. He does have 7 homers, including 1 in the first game of this series. He drives this one towards the gap. Gibson hits this one well. It's going to hang up, though. Closing down on it is Upton, who puts it away for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
They obviously have a couple because they have from the last 2 drafts. I don't remember who the second one is. Johnny Wright, though, who was a Negro League pitcher, is in their rotation, and he won the first game of this series, actually. Here's Jose Bautista. Bautista batting 274. Chops it down to third. Longoria has it. Throws across the diamond. And the side is retired. So Shields has retired the first 6 to face him. We'll head to the top of the third. Rays and Jays scoreless in Toronto. Here's Kurt Casale. 210, 2 homers, 4 RBIs.
The catcher, number 22.
So that Kurt Casale, Mike DeFelice catching platoon is not going to yield you a heck of a lot of offense. Good fastball there on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Estrada deals. Curveball gets Casale way out in front. So Estrada's ahead of him now, 1-2. Gibson sets up inside. Estrada deals. Fastball. Casale loops it out in the right. Green coming on. Lays out in the second. Terrific catch of this game by Sean Green. He robbed Willie Randolph earlier, and now he robs Kurt Casale here for the second out of inning number 3. Nice grab by Green. Here's Jason Bartlett. Bartlett batting 246. First pitch fastball. Turned foul. Estrada looks in and deals. Change up, misses down and away. Ground ball down to first. Olerud takes it. Estrada goes over to cover. Bartlett busted down the line, but he's retired for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
They don't let you put the helmet on John Olerud. I won't get mad at San Diego Studios for that. That's a rare exception. We won't get mad at them for not letting John Olerud wear his helmet in the field. Here's Randy Winn. Winn is 0 for 1. First pitch swinging for the second time. Skies this one to right. Green ambles under it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So neither offense doing much of anything to this point. We'll head to the bottom of the third in Toronto. Gruber, Carter, and Rios due up for the Jays. We're still scoreless. Here's Kelly Gruber, 286, 2 homers, 13 RBIs. Gruber, if you remember, was off to an absolutely horrid start in year 1 and then broke his arm. He was hitting .400. He had like 12 home runs in mid-May. Broke his arm, missed the next 3 months, and he hasn't quite been able to reclaim that form since then. In the midst of a hot streak here, but he does fly out to left center there for out number 1. Here's Joe Carter. Carter, 237. Fastball rides inside. Neither team looking at many pitches so far in this game. 1 out here in the third. And James Shields has thrown 17 pitches to this point. One 0 offering misses up high to Carter, and it's 2-0. Sally sets up inside. Shields misses just a touchdown low, and it's 3-0. Alex Rios waits on deck for the Jays. Roof is open here in Toronto on a nice May afternoon. Rio pitch down the heart. Carter takes it. Shields once again will look in. Sally sets up inside on Carter again. 3-1 pitch. Misses inside. Cutter rides inside, and Carter has a walk for the first Toronto base runner with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. So here's Alex Rios. Rios batting .265. I don't know what the Blue Jays' name is in terms of mascots, but he looks like Fredbird probably take him in a fight. Throw over to first. Carter dives back in. Another throw over, and once again Carter gets back. Shields glances over at Carter and delivers. Fastball is in there for a called strike. Rios, 13 doubles so far on the season. That leads Toronto. He's done a nice job so far this season. 0-1 pitch from Shields. Change up just off the plate. It's 1-1. Carter, not really a base stealing threat. He can steal one though if you're not paying attention to him. They've already thrown over there a couple times on it. Shields goes home with this one. Cutter on the inside corner. Count goes to 1-2. Shields delivers again. 1-2. Cutter misses away. Rios lays off. Toronto now starting to take a few more pitches. Heeding my advice, which is usually an iffy proposition. Here's a 2-2 offering from Shields to Rios. Rios pops it up, foul ground. Longoria over near the seats. He's going to have a play, and he puts it away. Nicely done there, Evan Longoria. Right up against the stands. Puts it away for out number 2.
Second baseman, Roberto Almanzar.
So the order turns over. Here's Roberto Alomar. Alomar grounded out his first time up. Shields from the stretch. First pitch. Cutter is in there for a called strike. Shields leaning heavily on that cutter to this point. Appreciate you all joining me here for a Sunday night broadcast. Shields delivers. Fastball misses inside. If you have not as of yet, I hope you will consider subscribing to the channel and bang that like button as well. Changeup misses down low. It's 2-1. Jam shot, weakly hit out to short. Bartlett doesn't have to move, and Alomar is retired for the final out. So we're a third of the way through here at Rogers Center. Neither team has anything going at the moment. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Rays nothing, Jays nothing here in Toronto. Willie Randolph leads things off. Randolph 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Fastball from Estrada in for a called strike. Breaking ball there, swung on and missed, and Estrada is ahead of Randolph, 0-2. Fastball there off the plate. Randolph tries to catch. Gets a piece of it to stay alive. 0-2 offering. Cutter misses up and away. Pitch from Estrada. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Down goes Randolph for the first out here in the top of the fourth. Second strikeout for Marco Estrada.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Gets Randolph off balance a bit there. So now here's Fred McGriff. McGriff tripled into the gap in left center his first time up. He had a pair of homers in yesterday's. 1-0 pitch. Curveball. They say that he went. Count goes to 1-1. Estrada rocks and fires. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-1. Estrada delivers again. McGriff, ground ball up the middle. Alomar on the backhand. He'll have plenty of time. Throws to Overroot, and McGriff is set aside for the second out here in the fourth.
The batter, number 3.
So with 2 away, that'll bring up the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Longoria is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Estrada delivers. Longoria pulls it foul outside of third. Organist here in Toronto, trying to get the crowd into a game that hasn't had much going on as of yet. Fastball rides inside. It's 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Estrada doing a good job staying ahead of hitters. Again, both he and James Shields very economical to this point. 1-2 offering from Estrada. Changeup rides inside. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Down goes Longoria, and down go the Rays here in the top of the fourth. Third strikeout for Estrada. He has another 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Rays nothing, Jays nothing. Blue Jays come up looking for their first hit here against James Shields. Here's Tony Fernandez. Joe Carter walked, the only base runner so far for Toronto. Fernandez is 0 for 1. First pitch, fastball, misses down low. There's a delivery. Fernandez out in the center. There's a base hit. So Tony Fernandez leads off the bottom of the fourth with a single. There's the first hit for the Blue Jays. Came inside on him, and Fernandez does a nice job of fighting it off for the base hit. That'll bring up John Olerud. Olerud is 0 for 1. Fastball on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Shields from the set. Throws over. Fernandez dives back in. 0-1 the count. Change up there, misses down low. It's 1-1. Sally puts down the signs. Shields checks the runner and delivers. Comes inside with the fastball. Olerud takes it. It's 2-1. Shields stretches it out. Once again, delivers. Fernandez going, hit and run there. All Olerud is able to do, though, is foul off the curveball. Fernandez will retreat back to first, and the count is 2-2. Shields delivers. Change up, misses down low. Sean Green, who has been swinging a very hot bat as of late, waits in the on-deck circle. Full count. Shields delivers. Curveball misses down and away for ball 4. So now, the Blue Jays have first and second, nobody out. First runner in scoring position other than McGriff's triple earlier. Here's Sean Green. 277, 9 homers, 32 runs batted in. 0 for 1 in this one. Cutter misses down and away. Olerud slow. Fernandez not. Shields from the set delivers. Curveball. Hung that one a bit, but it doesn't look like that was what Green was looking for. He takes it, and it's in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Shields delivers again. Change up off the plate. It's 2-1. Shields fighting himself a little bit here now. Doesn't want to end up in a spot where he's got to groove one to Green. 2-1 curveball misses down and in. Josh Gibson waits on deck. We mentioned Gibson has been ice cold for several weeks now. He did homer in yesterday's game. 3-1 pitch to Green, misses up and away, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for the Blue Jays as Josh Gibson will step into the batter's box. Gibson lined out his first time up. Crowd in Toronto on their feet. They love their rookie catcher. They know there are big things on the horizon for him. First pitch, misses down low. 1-0 the count. Gibson stands at the ready. Shields delivers. Gibson swing and a big swing and a miss there out in front of the changeup. It's 1-1. The offering fastball. Gibson fouls it off, and the count is 1-2. Potentially a big out here for Shields if he can get Gibson. 1-2 offering. Gibson fouls that one off as well. Stays alive. Fastball on the outside corner. Gets a piece. Hits it hard into the stands. Count stays at 1-2. Ground ball to short. This could be a double play. Bartlett to Randolph onto first. It's a 6-4-3. It does get the run home. No RBI on the play for Gibson because of the ground out, but the Blue Jays do have the run now, and they take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth. Given the situation, Shields happy to trade the 2 outs for the 1 run. Gibson runs decently for a catcher, but that was a routine double play ball. So now it'll be up to Jose Bautista to try to get the runner home from third. With 2 outs, fastball misses up and away. Bautista grounded out his first time up. Shields delivers. Breaking ball. Down off. The count goes to 1-1. Jose Bautista currently tied for the American League lead in home runs with 18. Fastball there. He fouls it off. One and two the count. Fastball rides inside. It's 2-2. 22 pitches in the inning for Shields. Still a very modest pitch count. Ground ball in the hole. Backhanded by Bartlett. Long throw to first. McGriff can't come up with it, and the run's going to come home. That's probably going to be scored an infield hit. Bautista put it in the hole. It's a nice play by Bartlett. Long throw to make. He jumps and throws it. Short hops McGriff. McGriff holds on. Bautista's out, but I don't think they're going to call an error there. And the Blue Jays have a 2-0 lead. Here's Kelly Gruber. Cutter is in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 offering from Shields. Gruber ground ball in the hole. Past the diving Longoria. Bartlett goes to second for the fourth. That's a close play, but they say that he got him. Nicely done by Bartlett, but the Blue Jays, with the help of a couple of walks, get a run on a Josh Gibson double play ball, and then another run on an infield single. We head to the top of the fifth. It's 2-0 Toronto. Here's B.J. Upton. Upton flew out his first time up. He homered in yesterday's Rays win as well. Rays won 9-3 in the opener of this 4-game set. Change up, misses down low. It's 1-0. Cutter is in for a called strike. Count goes to 1-1. Estrada delivers. Change up, misses down low. It's 2-1. Hang on 1 second. Drop off 1 second. Sorry about that. 3-1 as Estrada works to Upton. Cutter's in there for a called strike, and the count goes full. This Rays offense, to be blunt, is terrible. 2-0 deficit for them can seem somewhat insurmountable. Full count here as Estrada works to Upton. Fly ball to center. Rios is under it. Easy play, puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Desmond.
So that'll bring up the designated hitter, Desmond Jennings. Jennings is 0 for 1. He lined out his first time. Curveball from Estrada is in for a called strike. Jennings comes in riding a 9-game hitting streak. Well, to stretch that into double digits here. Swings and misses at the curveball. It's 0-2. No, he is not, Clue. Again, that's what they're dealing with here. Down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball, though. Carter cuts it off. Jennings, good speed, rounds first, but he'll hold. Nice job by Carter to get to that ball quickly.
The batter, number 20.
So that extends the hitting streak to 10. Jennings drops one down the line in left field. So now here's Steven Souza. Souza is 0 for 1. Fastball misses up high. Souza struck out his first time up. Estrada takes a peek over at Jennings and delivers. Changeup misses down low. Went over the count. Another changeup. That one gets him out in front. 2-1. Pickoff throw. Caught him leaning, but the pickoff throw was a bit high, and Jennings gets back in safely. Down by Olerud to keep that throw from sailing down the right field line. 2-1, breaking ball. Souza down to third. Gruber has it to second for 1. 5-4-3 double play. And the side is retired. So Souza hit it hard, but right at Kelly Gruber. Makes a nice pick. Alomar turns it as well as anyone in the game. And that retires the side. We're midway through in Toronto. Blue Jays 2, Rays nothing as we head to the bottom of the fifth. In steps Joe Carter. Carter walked his first time up. Jays got 2 in the fourth. They'll look to add to that. Curveball gets away from Shields. It's 1-0. Change up there is fouled off. Gets things to 1-1. Shields delivers. High fastball at the letters. Gets the strike ball. Carter doesn't agree with it. Ump doesn't care. 1-2 the count. We'll get to the out-of-town scoreboard. Haven't done that as of yet. Carter misses down low. It's 2-2. Sally sets up away. That one catches the middle. Carter fouls it off. He's going to wish he had another hack at that one. That was right down Broadway. 2-2 offering from Shields to Joe Carter. Gets him fishing at the changeup. Strike 3. Nice pitch there from Shields. Only his second strikeout of the game for the first out here in the fifth. That'll bring up Alex Rios. Rios popped out his first time up. Carter is in there for a called strike. 0-1, and Shields works for Rios. Turned hard to left, but it's playable. Put away by Wynn for the second out. So to the out-of-town scoreboard we go. Orioles over the Red Sox, 6-1 in the fifth. Manny Machado has hit his 11th home run of the year for Baltimore. Joe Harris, his 8th of the year for the Sox. White Sox defeat the Twins in Chicago 5-4. Jose Quintana the win, Burt Blyleven the loss. Bobby Thigpen gets the save there. Lenny Dykstra drove in a run for the Twins. Robin Ventura, his 6th home run of the year for Chicago. Athletics over the Astros, 2-0 in the second in Houston. Walker hits his 2nd home run of the year for the Oakland A's. Royals up 1-0 on the Pirates in the second. Amos Otis has an RBI hit there for Kansas City. The Detroit Tigers, first place in the AL Central. They are surging, and they are rolling at the moment. 6-0 over the Indians. Jim Northrup has driven in a run there. Angels over the Mariners 5-2. That's a final. Jared Washburn the winner. Floyd Bannister takes the loss. Chad Curtis, 4 RBIs on the day for the Angels. The Yankees maul the Rangers in Texas 12-3. Whitey Ford improves to 7-3. Lance Lynn falls to 0-7 for Texas. Derek Jeter 4-for-4 with a pair of RBIs. We'll get to the rest of the out-of-town scoreboard in the next half. This half is over. We'll head to the top of the sixth here at Rogers Center. 2-0 Toronto. Rays will lead it off with Kirk Casale. Marlins defeat the Braves 3-1 in Atlanta. Josh Johnson, 2 hits, 1 run allowed over 6 innings. Bob Horner had the only Braves RBI. Brewers are up on the Cubs 1-0 in Milwaukee in the second. Prince Fielder has hit his 7th home run of the year for the Brew Crew. Expos down the Phillies 5-3 in Philadelphia. Tim Burke gets the win out of the bullpen. Dutch Ulrich takes the loss. Jose Vidro, 3 hits and an RBI for the Expos. Mets and Giants locked up at 1 in the 5th. Tim Keefe and Noah Syndergaard, the pitching matchup in that one. Rockies and Reds are tied at 2 in the 2nd in Colorado. George Foster has hit his 10th home run of the season for the Reds. Diamondbacks and Padres will clash in San Diego later on. Kurt Schilling and Clay Kirby, the pitching matchup there. Dodgers defeat the Cardinals 9-4 in a game you saw here on the channel. Clayton Kershaw outdueling Bob Gibson in that one. So it's a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 2.
Here for Jason Bartlett for the Rays as they try to get something going against Marco Estrada. Here's Randy Winn. Winn is 0 for 2. Runner goes, breaking ball, hit and run, and it's a successful one. Throw comes in, Winn is on first, runner goes to third, Bartlett on the move, and Winn smacks it past a diving John Olerud. Good effort from Olerud, but Winn puts it past him, and the hit and run works to perfection. It's 1st and 3rd for Tampa. 1 out, here's Willie Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 2. Change up, rides inside. It's 1-0. Randolph is struck out and flown out. Estrada delivers. Randolph smacks it down to first. Olerud has it. Fires to Fernandez. Back to Olerud. 3-6-3 double play, and the side is retired. That's at least the 2nd, possibly the 3rd double play that the Blue Jays have turned. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Toronto 2, Tampa 0. Here's Tony Fernandez. Fernandez 1 for 2, single and a run scored.
Not shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
Cutter in there for a called strike. Shields, again with an ERA just over 2 on the season, has a 2-3 record, and once again getting no support here from this Rays offense. Shot. Fernandez has his 2nd hit of the game. It's another line drive in the center. So Fernandez is on as the leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Number 9.
Right back from whence it came. Good piece of hitting from Tony Fernandez. So now here's Olerud. Olerud is 0 for 1. Also drew a walk. Fastball is in for a called strike. Throw over. Fernandez gets back easy. Curveball down low. It's 1-1. He's getting some bullpen action going. Jason Adam, the right-hander. Jeffrey Springs, the lefty. Change up just off the plate. It's 2-1. Shields makes a face that says he disagrees with the call. 2-1 the count. Shields throws over. Fernandez gets back. The crowd foolishly boos the pickoff attempt. Shields glances over again and delivers. Fastball just low. It's 3-1. Sean Green waits in the on-deck circle. Shields comes to the set. 3-1 pitch. Olerud goes fishing. Lines one. Loops one, I should say. Down the left field line. Long run. Nice play. Randy Wynn. Tony Fernandez retreats back to first. Nice job there by Wynn to retire Olerud. Fernandez looks like he wished he had held at first there and they had an opportunity to tag up. So here's Sean Green. Green is 0 for 1. He walked in the fourth as well as Shields control left him for a bit. Helped contribute to the 2 runs for the Jays. Shields looks in. First pitch fastball in for a called strike. Shields looks in again. Pitch out, runner not going. There you just saw on the scroll there at the bottom, the American League leaders. 5th in the American League is batting. It's Yankees second baseman Joe Gordon, who is a big reason why Willie Randolph became expendable in New York. They dealt Randolph and Johnny Murphy to the Rays to get Carl Crawford, which is certainly a debatable move from the Rays, but the Rays bullpen has been atrocious for the first 2 seasons of the FSBL, and they figured they were upgrading at second base and a relief spot while getting rid of Crawford. Yankees, of course, wanted Crawford because the one thing the Yankees do lack is speed. Crawford has changed that. Change up there is fouled off by... I'm still not sure if I'm the Rays if I would have dealt Carl Crawford. Randolph, obviously a fine player, and Johnny Murphy is certainly a very solid reliever. Run production at a premium for the Rays. They just don't have enough. Shields picks up his 3rd strikeout as he downs Sean Green there. Take a look at the StatCast pitch sequence. Again, I will intervene in trades as Josh Gibson steps in. If a team trades its best player out of position, or an A potential player, I'll evaluate it if it seems like it's completely outlandish. But other than that, I will, big bad trades happen in real life all the time. So I don't want to meddle with it too much. I don't think that was a hideous trade. I just don't think it's a trade I would have done given the Rays situation. Change up on the outside corner. It's 0-2. Clue doesn't buy into the big game James thing. I'm with Clue on that one, actually. Breaking ball. Gibson lays off. Gibson brought home the first run of the game, though he got no credit for it because it was on a bases-loaded double play ball. 1-2 offering from Shields. Gibson doesn't chase. Fastball off the plate. Fair, despite his drug issues. But yes, you'd rather have Tatis Jr. than James Shields. I can understand that. 2-2 the count. Breaking ball, Gibson up the middle, but it's fielded by Bartlett. Goes the short way, forces out Fernandez, and the side is retired. So we get into the late innings. We head to the top of the 7th. Rays will lead off with Fred McGriff. McGriff 1 for 2. He tripled his first time up, but was stranded. He's 4 for 7 in the series so far. Marco Estrada only at 61 pitches. He has been terrific. Fastball misses away. Blue Jays entering this contest only four and a half games back in the American League East. There you see Jerry Staley and Jason Frazier both getting up and throwing in the Toronto bullpen. Nice curveball there from Estrada. It's 2-1. McGriff yanks that one far but foul. So the count goes to 2-2. Estrada deals to McGriff. Popped up on the infield. Alomar takes charge. He waves everybody off. Puts it away for out number 1. There just has not been much hard contact against Marco Estrada in this one. Here's Evan Longoria. Longoria 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown it. Change up, misses down low. One 0 offering. Fastball misses down and away. 2-0 the count. Estrada deals. Fastball on the outside corner. Ground ball to short. Fernandez has it. Routine play. Throws over to first and down goes Longoria for out number 2. This is kind of a typical Rays game through these first 3 years of the FSBL. Pitching has been decent. Bullpen has been pretty shoddy, but their rotation's been solid. Chopper down to third. Gruber on the backhand. Throw to first, and down go the Rays. So, Marco Estrada has thrown 7 scoreless to this point. 7th inning stretch time here at Rogers Center. They'll sing the French version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, I assume. Blue Jays coming up. Bautista will lead the way, and that's going to be it for James Shields. So Shields goes 6 innings, allows a pair. He'll turn things over here to Jason Adam. Adam, no record, a 1.26. Earned run average. This will be his 13th appearance of the year. Rays have made a concerted effort to try to improve that bullpen.
The designated hitter, Jose.
Again, we mentioned year 3 rookie draft will be sometime in the next couple of weeks. Might even be in a week. I think there's only one week of game of the week. So one more American League game, one more National League game for the week of, I guess it would be June 1st or 2nd, whatever that Saturday is. And then the rookie draft is midweek that following week. So basically 2 baseball league broadcasts after this one, and then the rookie draft. The Rays have gone with pitching a lot in those drafts, the first 2, but they're going to have to go with position players, I would think, in this one. Yeah, Clue, it's moving, because the fact, one of the things that's happened, first of all, I'm really, really glad that I've decided to do this and not just do the one game of the week, but like I was doing for the first 2 years, but actually do an American League and a National League game of the week. I feel much more in tune with everything that's going on in the league. It's Adam bans Bautista with the slider there for out number 1. But because of the playbook stuff that I have to do for the Madden project to get it to work right, there's kind of a lag between broadcasts on the football while I'm piecing that stuff together in year 1. So I'm able to kind of move ahead with the baseball a bit while I'm doing that, which has certainly helped the season not drag either. Popped up to Sally. Underneath it, Gruber is retired for the 2nd out. Shields pitched well,
Up next for the Blue Jays,
but he has been bested by Marco Estrada. Now Jason Adam in relief here. He faces Joe Carter. Carter is 0 for 1. He also walked. delivers. Slider misses away. Fastball is in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to left, routine play. Wynn comes in a couple of steps, puts it away. Carter is retired, and down go the Jays. So a nice job by Jason Adam out of the bullpen for Tampa. We head to the 8th. Pitchers duel here. 2-0 Blue Jays. Jennings, Souza, and Casale due up for Tampa. Here's Desmond Jennings. I'll take a pause for a moment again now that we're 7th inning and later. I want to take a look at what I'm dealing with on the bench. I mean, look at this. I mean, good Lord, your pinch hitting options for the Rays. Sam Fold, Chris Gomez, John Jaso, Steve Pierce, Marlon Anderson. And Marlon Anderson is all right. But I don't think you're going to use Anderson to hit for Jennings at this point, though. Kind of got to save your bench to see if somebody gets on. But I mean, look at those overalls of your Rays bench: 72, 59, 65, 73, and 70. That's paltry, to say the least. Rick White and Jeffrey Springs throwing in the bullpen for Tampa. We'll head over Mark Eichhorn and Jason Frazier. Eichhorn's throwing already in the 8th. That's a little bit surprising, actually. Not that you couldn't use him for
the designated hitter.
6-out save. They also, the Jays are another team that they don't have a lefty in their bullpen. I think we're going to sit Eichhorn at this point, though. I don't think Eichhorn needs to be up yet. Jerry State. Man, Toronto's gone through their bullpen a lot lately, too. We're going to get Staley back up, even though he's stunk. Just to give them another guy to warm up. Save Eichhorn for the 9th, I think. I don't think you're wasting and more than 3-out save in a May game against Tampa Bay. So Estrada will work to Desmond Jennings to start off the top of the 8th inning. Yes, the great Jason Adam. Yeah, but that's the fun. That's the pool. I mean, absolutely. I know those expansion teams, but that's part of the fun of it. Like, if one of those teams manages to get something that clicks, the right pick of the right trades, the right free agency, the right pool, at the right time. I mean, if you remember, the Marlins hung around a bit in year 2 before falling off. They got Sheffield in the rookie draft. They got a hot season out of Hanley Ramirez. And they hung around there for a bit before falling off. But, I think you're, 5 teams, obviously, in each league is it's the, not old, but the last playoff model rather than the current one. You know who your top teams are going to be generally. The Yankees and the Red Sox are going to be around. The Indians, obviously the A's, who've been great and had a great pool and got a great draw. But those wild card battles of that next tier teams are interesting. The Angels slipped in year 1. The Twins slipped in year 2. And the National League is really even more interesting because your top clubs in the National League, other than the Giants, and I guess you could say the Cardinals too, but really haven't gotten most of their best guys yet. The Braves haven't gotten any of their best offensive players yet. Their pitching is great, but they haven't gotten their best offensive guys as of yet. The Cubs' draw was junk. The Pirates haven't gotten any of their real top guys other than Stargell as of yet. And even the Dodgers' offense hasn't been great. So, their player pool they just didn't get a great pull. So that's why you had the Expos. The Expos have stunk this year, but the Expos made the playoffs each of the first 2 years. So stuff like that, like those teams kind of sliding in on the backside, trying to upset the apple cart a bit is always a kind of a fun part of doing it this way. And then by the time those top teams are really loaded, they may have lost some guys to free agency and stuff. So we'll see how it all shakes out. Estrada picks up his 4th strikeout of the game. Down goes Souza. In the Negro League, random aspect of this also. Again, the Blue Jays getting Josh Gibson. Does something change if one of those other expansions? The Rays need more help than him. But if a team like the Marlins got to draw Oscar Charleston, for example, all of a sudden the Marlins become at least a wild card contender because they've got enough of a basis there that somebody like him helps. There was a runner on, I would have pinch hit for Casali here. But with 2 outs, we're not going to worry about it. Change up there, swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-2. Smack down to first. Olerud has it. He'll take it himself, and the side is retired. So it's 8 scoreless innings from Marco Estrada for the Blue Jays. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Rios, Alomar, and Fernandez due up for Toronto. They lead it 2-0. Jason Adam will stay in for a 2nd inning of work. It's funny on that point, like in Oscar Charleston, what happens if, again, because the Negro League aspect has a bit more of a randomness to it, because they're not really tied to any franchise. What happens if a team like the Red Sox or the A's, or heaven forbid, the Yankees draw Oscar Charleston? And then all of a sudden you're dealing with a juggernaut. And that kind of, that'll be, I'd cry, I admit, if the Yankees drew Oscar Charleston whenever his name comes up in the draw. Dwayne March joins us. How are you, Dwayne? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for checking in. I hope you are well. With those Negro League guys, if the right team gets them at the right time, they can be guys who push those teams that are on the fringe just, into a playoff spot. Fastball swung on and missed, and down goes Rios. Wayne saying he just got done. ABBA bats, Dodgers and Braves. Oh, nice. We'll make sure I'll check that one out. Not later, at some point tomorrow. I'll listen while I'm working. But if you have not as of yet, be sure to check out Dwayne's terrific channel for some baseball action as well. So Adam works to Roberto Alomar here. He takes a first pitch strike. Alomar 0 for 3 on the day. One second to pause because I do want to make sure that the Jays have Eichhorn back up throwing, and they do. All right. Especially having dropped the first game of the series. Make sure they get their closer in a striking distance game like this. 0-2 the count. Alomar drops one down the left field line. It's slicing away. Nice grab, Randy Wynn. Second nice play the Wynn has made going over near the stands in this one. And there's 2 away for the Blue Jays. Here's Tony Fernandez. Fernandez 2 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a run scored. See your American League batting leaders. Jose Ramirez of the Indians batting .365. Buddy Meyer, Eddie Collins, Al Kaline, and Joe Gordon round out the American League top 5. Adam misses up high. It's 2-0. American League home run leaders Jose Bautista of these Blue Jays and Don Baylor, who's been terrific, tied for the league lead. Frank Baker has 17, Shoeless Joe Jackson with 16, and Mark McGuire with 15. Fly ball to left. The wind doesn't have to move far for this one. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Rays will get their last crack. We'll see if the Blue Jays decide to leave Estrada in or go to the closer, Mark Eichhorn, and Marco Estrada is going to get the start. He's going to get to start the inning. Jason Bartlett is hitting .250. We're going to pinch hit for Jason Bartlett here for the Rays. Now I think is where we're going to use Marlon Anderson here, I think. Actually, John Jaso has a better average. You know what? In retrospect, even though there were 2 outs, I should have let Jaso hit for Casale there. But since they can, well, 84, 51, 64, 31. We're actually going to let Jaso hit for Bartlett against the right-hander.
Your attention, please.
John Jaso batting .288, a homer, 9 RBIs. Comes off the bench for Tampa to pinch hit here against Estrada. 87 pitches. Estrada's allowed nothing as of yet. Jaso fouls that one off. It's 0-1. Ball there is pulled down. Jeff Hunter joins us. How are you, Jeff? Good to see you, pal. Thanks for checking in. Hope all is good with you, sir, on this Sunday evening. Jaso fouls that one off, fights it off down the left field line. Count goes to 0-2. Breaking ball. Jaso serves it out in the center. That's going to be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single for John Jaso, and Tampa's going to get the tying run to the plate here in the ninth.
Now batting, number 2.
Good piece of hitting there. We'll see a pinch runner for Jaso. And we're also going to see the end of Marco Estrada's night. Mark Eichhorn is going to come in and close for him. Estrada, a terrific performance in this one. Goes 8 scoreless. Jaso would be attributable to him, but certainly a terrific outing from Marco Estrada. And now here's Mark Eichhorn. Eichhorn 0-3, a 4.76 ERA. He's 15 of 19 in save opportunities, so Eichhorn has been far from lights out. He's been very hittable this season. We're going to go get a runner in there for Jaso. Speed 71. Oh, there's not a lot of speed in there. Sam Fold will come in and run for Jaso.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Sam Fold will be the pinch runner. Mark Eichhorn is going to try to get Toronto to the finish line here. Here's Randy Wynn. Wynn is 1 for 3. Eichhorn, the side armor, drops a forkball in there for strike 1. Change up. 1-1 the count. One is just off the outside corner. It's 2-1. Willie Randolph waits in the on-deck circle for Tampa. Eichhorn checks the runner and delivers, and Wynn hits it well out towards the gap in right center. Long run for Rios. He gets there. Good jump on that ball by Alex Rios. He puts it away for out number 1. Rios, a fine defender. Got a good break on that one for the first out. So here's Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 3. He grounded out his last time up. Ground ball to short. This could be 2. Fernandez behind the back to Alomar on the first 6-4-3, and that's the ball game. And the Blue Jays even up this 4-game set at a game apiece. Terrific pitching performance from Marco Estrada. The outfielders are drunk. And the Blue Jays come out of this with a neat and tidy 2-0 win, despite mustering only 2 hits. Marco Estrada gets the win to go to 5-3. James Shields continues to pitch into tough luck. He falls to 2-4. Blue Jays got a couple nice defensive plays. Sean Green had a couple of nice grabs. If I remember right, Olerud had a nice play. I think Alomar had a good one as well. 2 runs in the 4th, enough to get it done, and the Blue Jays improve to 28-24 and stay in the hunt in the American League East. Here at the end of May, your final line score: 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for Toronto. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Tampa. Again, Estrada with the win. James Shields takes the loss. Mark Eichhorn picks up his 16th save on the day. Estrada's final line: 8 innings, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, and no runs allowed. He gets player of the game honors. James Shields, 6 innings of 2-hit ball, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 runs allowed for James Shields. Very much appreciate it, guys. Dwayne Martz, always good to see you. Again, go check out Dwayne's channel, Big Clue. Check out the action for the Field of Dreams League, not on Clue's channel, but on pretty much, well, seemingly everybody else's. The Field of Dreams Baseball League, a great project that Clue and our good friend Steve Pate started. And, of course, nice to see our friend Jeff Hunter in the chat as well. I hope the rest of you enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Click that like button if you have not as of yet. Subscribe if you have not as of yet. Most importantly, be good to each other, and we will talk soon. The Blue Jays blank the Rays 2-0 in Toronto.